Hello, lords and ladies of YouTube, and welcome back to Nightly Gaming's Nightly Gaming and another episode of Hearthstone. So today I'm going to go over my Divine Shield Paladin deck. It is a modified version of a Divine Shield Paladin that one of my friends has made. I made a few changes to what I think make it better. So I'm going to go over the deck list with you now. There will be an annotation to skip to gameplay if you guys want. But for the meantime, let's go over the actual deck list and then let me explain my choices. So first off, I do have one Avenge in this deck. Just because if I'm going to have a lot of sticky minions on there. If one of them dies and it gets put onto the other minion, now I have a Divine Shield super powered minion. It's just really nice. I do only have one in here because I feel like I need the other slots for other cards. I have two Hands of Protection. Just give a minion a Divine Shield. It's really good simply for keeping minions alive. This whole point of this deck is keeping minions alive and just having super sticky, irritating minions that they want to get rid of but just can't. I also have two Noble Sacrifices to make my minions even stickier, as well as potentially help clear his board if they have 2 health or less, and or maybe just get them low enough that I can kill them without having to sacrifice anything. 2 Redemptions, because when they come back alive, yes, they only have 1 HP, but they also have Divine Shield, so kind of worth it. It makes it just more annoying to get through my board than they would like. I also have 2 Annoyatrons, speaking of annoying. You know, good, cheap minion. It's a taunt, it's a Divine Shield, it's just annoying, gets in the way, it's frustrating for the enemy. I also have 1 Argent Protector. He's a 2/2 for 2. Not the best stat line, but not the worst either. And he gives someone a Divine Shield. So I do have 1 of him in there. I have 2 Shielded Mini-Bots, 2 for 2 again, with Divine Shield. Great card, really irritating, super sticky. I have 1 Cog Hammer. It's a good weapon. It's a 2/3. But it also gives a random minion Divine Shield and Taunt. So if I don't have a Taunt on the field, it slows them down, and it gives them Divine Shield if they've already lost it. So this card can just be really, really good and really help me keep that board control. I also do have 1 Muster for Battle, mostly just because sometimes it's nice to just get that sudden board presence as well as the weapon. So I do have 1 Muster for Battle in here just as that sudden swing in momentum. I do have 2 Seals of Champions. So +3 attack and a Divine Shield. Doesn't give any health, but that's a huge increase in attack as well as an increase in Divine Shield. And if I can put that on one of my Silverhand recruits after Muster for Battle, that's good. I do have quite a few just pure buff cards, so if I don't have anything on the field that can be buffed, then it's not useful, which is another reason Muster for Battle is really good. It gives me a sudden increase of things that I can then buff. I also have 2 Argent Horse Riders, Divine Shield with Charge, 2/1. Yes, 3/2/1 isn't exactly the best stat line, but a charge with Divine Shield can be quite useful. That means I can do his charge on whatever, get 2 damage, maybe clear something, get that extra damage I needed to clear something, all sorts of things, and then he then has to throw something else into it, either some kind of removal or throw another minion into it, or I can Divine Shield it again and then continue attacking, so that can get very annoying very quickly. I also do have 2 True Silver Champions. Great, big, strong weapon. 4 damage, heals me for 2 when I use it. It's just a great card. There's not really a reason not to put it in here. I also have 2 Blessing of Kings. This is particularly nice when you have have Divine Shields on a minion, because then, let's say you buffed up a minion to a 7/7 and you want to throw a 7/7 into your minion to destroy it. Well, too bad. They have to pop the Divine Shield first, so they have to throw either 2 minions into it, or they have to use some kind of really hard removal, all sorts of things. So that's great. I also have 2 Consecration, because I need some kind of just general board clear. Consecration is really nice. 2 damage to all enemies. That includes face, so it can also technically be used as a way to finish. So that's nice. I also have 1 Hammer of Wrath in here. Get a little tiny bit of card draw, as well as being able to do indirect clear. I don't have to actually throw any minions or attack it or anything. I can just throw a hammer at their face. So 3 damage, draw a card. That's nice. So this card came out with the League of Explorers. This card's actually very important in this deck. Genie of Zephyrs. So he's got pretty good stat line to begin with. 5-4 for 6 isn't exactly the best, but it's not the worst either. But his ability is what makes him really strong. After you cast a spell on another friendly minion, cast a copy of it on this one. So I have quite a few buff cards in this deck. So if I can cast them while he's on here, that's great. So I can do Hand of Protection, he gets a Divine Shield. If I do Seal of Champions, he gets a Divine Shield and 3 health, as well as my other minion. Blessing of Kings, I get to use 2 of, basically. I get +8/+8 on my board overall. So Genie of Zephyrs is actually really nice with all these buff cards in my deck. The more buff cards you have, the more valuable he becomes as a card. I also have 2 Sunwalkers because I wanted a decent taunt in my deck. So Sunwalker is a fairly decent stat card. 6, 4, 5 isn't the best, but it has taunt and Divine Shield, so he's going to have to throw a few things into this to get through it, which is really nice. And then I rounded off with Dr. Boom. Nice, big card. Just a nice way of finishing off the game, as well as things. It creates 3 minions that I can then continue to buff. So I can either decide to buff the bombs or buff Dr. Boom himself. So that is my Divine Shield deck. I'm going to go ahead and hop into a few games and see how it goes. Okay, so we're against a Priest. Honestly, Priest is probably one of the harder ones to go against, because I have a lot of cards that get buffed into Shadow Word Death. But he only has 2 of them, so that's nice, I guess. So I'm definitely not keeping the Genie. Do I keep Noble Sacrifice or Redemption? I'm only going to keep one of them. I think I'll keep Redemption. I know Redemption's technically better. Oh, wow, that's the worst possible starting hand I think I could ever have gotten. And welcome back, Genie. I guess there's no real reason not to throw out the Redemption. Yes, I have nothing it can redeem, but I guess I probably shouldn't have thrown it out in case I decide to throw out, because I get nothing to summon next turn, in which case he could easily just kill my Silverhand Recruit. That was a really bad choice on my part. I shouldn't have thrown that out. That was like the worst possible start. Oh my god. Because now if I summon the Silverhand Recruit, then he's just going to kill the Silverhand Recruit, and I'm going to have lost my Redemption. That's actually really frustrating. Well, here's hoping he decides to kill the shielded mini-bot instead. And or he summons something and I can kill. Because if I kill the Silverhand Recruit by throwing him into something, then it won't proc, which will be nice. So, let's hope he plays something that I can throw my Silverhand Recruit into. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go boom. Okay, and then we're gonna go boom. 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 And I'm going to bank on the fact that he's going to heal it and then trade into the shielded mini-bot. In which case my shielded mini-bot will come back, then I can trade it into the light spawn with the Divine Shield, and then I'll replace that Divine Shield with a Seal of Champions. Yep. Okay, cool. He's doing exactly what I was hoping for. So now I get a buffed up Silverhand Recruit. And I'm going to get my shielded mini-bot back. So that's nice. Alrighty then. We're off to a good start, actually. So trade into that. Buff it up. And then we'll go ahead and summon another Silverhand. So yes, the shielded mini-bot only has 1 health, which kind of sucks. And I could have he might end up killing it before I actually get to use that +3 attack. But I mostly was doing it for the Divine Shield, so he has to throw a few things into it. So he either has to use a Shadow Word Death on a 1 health minion, which would be sucky for him, or he could Mass Dispel. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Well, we'll just go ahead and throw down the Sunwalker and then go face with everyone else. Which, him using Mass Dispel this early on isn't actually too bad for me. Getting that out of the way now. I'm not sure if he would have a second one in the deck. He might, I guess. But getting Mass Dispels out of the way, if he has them, is nice. Because I'm going to be buffing things up much more than that. And a lot more things than that. So I'm not going to want him to be able to do anything with that. That would just get very annoying very quickly. Ooh, I have 2 genies, so okay. I'm going to play 1, and I'm going to go ahead and put my redemption down. Pop the Divine Shield with that. Pop my Divine Shield, throw in the other Silver Hand, and then go face. And the hope here is that he's going to kill my my Sunwalker, and then bring my Sunwalker back. That's the hope, anyways. I mean, he could theoretically... I mean, I would be okay with him killing any of these right now for a redemption. I'd be okay with him killing the Sunwalker because I get my Divine Shield back. I would be okay with the Shielded Minibot so I could get my Divine Shield back. And I'd be okay with him killing the Genie because that way I don't have to lose my Genie. Because next turn is going to be unfortunate for him. Welcome back, Shielded Minibot. And then I'm going to go ahead and Blessing of Kings. And then I'm going to put him down. And do I have enough to kill? 10, 20. Yep. Okay, cool. Well played, well played. So see, that's the power of the Divine Shield deck. I mean, that Shielded Minibot has died twice. And kept coming back, no matter what he did. To be fair, I'm only at beginning of rank 20 because I haven't really played very much rank. I'm really a big rank player anymore. I was playing for, like, the highest I've ever gotten was 9 or 10. So never super ridiculously high. But I've gotten at a decent rank. I just don't play it too much anymore, just because I like to play. One, I like to play silly decks, which don't always work the best against the super meta decks. But also, I don't know. I just enjoy playing this game for fun. I mostly play it with like friends and things like that. So I'm doing, friendly battles and things. So I'm not actually playing anything that would get me any kind of ranking or anything like that. But I guess we'll just see. Let's see. I'm going to put away Consecrate. I'm going to put away Hammer of Wrath. The question is, do I keep Hand of Protection or Noble Sacrifice? I'm going to go ahead and keep the... I'm against a Hunter. I'm going to go ahead and keep the Hand of Protection, actually. Because he's either Face Hunter, which means a lot of basically 1 health minions that if I had a minion, it would take care of. Like, where is my Shielded Minibots? This is getting mildly frustrating. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to coin Silverhand Recruit so I can kill the Leopard Gnome next turn. So, the good news is this is looking like a Face Hunter deck, which I can actually deal with this deck fairly effectively, because I do have some good taunts in here and things like that. Okay. That seems like a bit of a strange choice, but... Well, I could Divine Shield it and protect this, but why? That'd just be a waste of my Divine Shield when I can just summon another one. I mean, I could have Divine Shield Redemption, but then I'd just be redeeming a Silverhand Recruit, which doesn't really benefit me in any way. So, I don't know. Okay, so that's going to get buffed up. The knife is not going to kill my Silverhand Recruit, so that's kind of nice. My deck is so not cooperating with me right now. It's not giving me anything to work with. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do next turn. I mean, if that doesn't die, I might buff it up with Blessing of Kings or something. But honestly, he's doing great at rushing down my face, and I have no way of fighting against him. I'm not getting any of my taunts or anything, so this is going probably the worst possible way it could. I guess do that, throw that into that, and then Divine Shield. But to be fair, I could very easily just die this turn. It's totally within a Phase Hunter's ability to burst down 12 health in a single turn. I mean, he already has 3, there's 6, and then he has 2 more, so that's 8. So, yeah, there's no way I'm winning this one. He's just going to kill me too quickly. So what really sucks about this is I have to do that. So let's kill him. Hit his face so I can heal some. Because I need to use that as heals at this point. But he's just going to kill me way, way too fast. There's nothing I can do about it. So that's 2, 4. That's probably an explosive trap, which means I'm dead, no matter what. There's no way of me getting around it. I mean, why not? I got no other chance. Yeah, okay. Oh, that was frustrating. My deck did not cooperate with me at all there. Oh, wait. It still healed me. I should have attacked. I thought that would have killed me before. I heal before the explosion. I could have lived another. I mean, he was just going to shoot me anyways, but. So it doesn't really matter, but oh well. Oh well, we'll just concede. He wins anyways. It doesn't matter. That was frustrating. So Phase Hunters still work. I want to do one more game. That left a sour taste in my mouth. So normally Phase Hunter's not hard to deal with this deck because I have Noatrons that I just keep alive for and just completely ruin all of their plans. Then eventually I get a Sunwalker and he can't get past the Sunwalker. Plus then the Coghammer can give taunts. It's just my deck did not cooperate with me at all that match. Which happens, and you know, it happens from time to time. The game isn't designed necessarily to do what you want when you want. Keep the Coghammer and the Redemption, I guess. Oh, that's not the best. Come on. Give me something more helpful. I guess that'll work. Okay, so he shoots me. That's not too bad. I'll go ahead and send my Silver Hand Recruit. He's probably just going to shoot that now, unless he has something else that he wants to summon. It'd be nice if he shoots it, because that would waste 2 of his mana. It means that he doesn't get to do a turn 3. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Do I Divine Shield it? It won't necessarily keep him from killing it next turn, but he'll have to put more effort into it. And then the following turn, I'll be able to Coghammer, which will be nice, because I'll give it Divine Shield again, plus a little bit of a taunt. Because at this point, I'm simply just trying to buy time. Okay. Ooh. So, forget the cog hammer for now. I am going to go ahead and muster for battle. Start getting some form of board control. So the question is he going to pop Divine Shield, or is he going to try to kill one of my minions if he decides to use his hero power? I can actually go ahead and just kill that this turn. Let's see what I draw. Suit of Champions, okay. That's helpful. Throw you into that. Go ahead and get rid of my Divine Shield on him. So I get to keep as many minions as I can off of that. Next turn I can Sunwalker, which would be nice. Okay, so he kills one. Okay. Do I want to summon Sunwalker, though? Okay, so let's go ahead and buff him up. Kill this guy. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack one with that, so I'm only losing one charge. Give him Taunt Divine Shield. So 1 health with the Taunt isn't exactly the most helpful, but he has to get through the Divine Shield, so he can't just pop it with hero power. He has to throw something else at it to pop the Divine Shield, which he's probably not happy with right now. He probably just wants to be able to, you know, just ping it with his hero power and then move on, but he's not going to get to. Ha 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 ha. So that's, once again, power of the Divine Shield is it messes up all of their plans. Makes them have to trade really inefficiently because, like, I have to waste a spell that would do 3 or 4 damage to get rid of just this Divine Shield, when really I should just be able to ping it with hero power and have it dead, but he doesn't get to. Secret. I wonder what that secret is.
For justice. The battle. For justice.
Well, let's see. So is it Ice Block? Or Ice Barrier is what I mean? Yes. Okay. So it's Ice Barrier, so I don't have to worry about summoning anything, which is nice. Because now I can just do this. And then give them both Divine Shield. And then hit him in the face with no fear. Yeah, so he is really probably not very happy right now. Okay. Okay, so he's doing the Cone of Cold. That's not too bad for me, honestly. Okay, so what do I want to do here? I'll go ahead and summon Sunwalker. I'm not going to play my Redemption until after he pops that. So I'll just go ahead and summon a Silverhand Recruit. Hit him in face. I know I probably shouldn't be using those charges to hit face, but I want to keep the pressure up. Next turn I can use my last charge to hit that along with the Silverhand Recruit, assuming that he doesn't throw it into my Sunwalker. Which actually, if he throws it in my Sunwalker, it's going to do 2 damage to him anyways. Oh man, I'm glad he didn't win that joust. That'd be really annoying, actually. I was thinking about putting Master Jouster in this deck, but he's too unreliable, and this deck I don't think it has a high enough curve to basically guarantee that I'd be getting it. So I felt it was too much of a unreliable card, I guess, to put in this deck. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That clears up the snow trigger. Then I can throw this boar away. I guess I'll just go ahead and, well, hold on. No, this is what I'm gonna do. Instead of summoning the other genie, or Jin or whatever. No, it's genie. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And then end my turn. And he's probably going to go ahead and ping the Silverhand Recruit away. I mean, we are past Flame Strike range, so he could Flame Strike at any time, but this would be a terrible time for him to Flame Strike, honestly. This deck makes Flame Strikes really inefficient on average. Okay. Okay. That is a tad bit annoying. Ooh, but that is far, far more annoying for him. I'll just buff that up, and then everything gets +3 attack, and that. So that's nice. I guess I'll just go ahead and summon that. Then,
For justice.
Then I just go face. For now, I'm just going to go face. I could have thrown it at the Silverhand Recruit. Or not Silverhand Recruit. Silverhand Champion or whatever. Stormwind Champion. Why am I'm doing great today. But no, so I could have thrown it the 4 damage at that. But I decided it would probably be better to just do the damage to face and then be able to kill him next turn. So he's going to kill that with a fireball. So that's a fireball down, which is nice. But I felt it would be easier to just trade into him smoothly. That makes my life even easier. Do I have enough to kill? 5, 9, 16. I have enough to kill. Okay. Okay then. And there we go. So, see, this is what I mean. So the Face Hunter kind of ruined a lot of my plans because it just went face and I didn't get any minions at all. But you can see basically, you know, the idea behind the Divine Shield, where it's really sticky minions that then can get buffed up. That Genie is really nice because it becomes sticky and it gets buffed up while I also make other things sticky and buffed up. So that's a great card in this deck. But anyways, let me know what you guys think I could do to improve the deck in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Otherwise, if you think the deck is great, also let me know that. Or let me know what other kind of decks you want me to try out on the channel. I'd be more than happy to take suggestions. Otherwise, if you guys enjoyed the video, click that like button. It's always appreciated. If you guys want to see all my previous videos, including Hearthstone videos, you can check out my channel. And if you want to be notified whenever I put out new videos, which I do Hearthstone every Tuesday and Wednesday, then you'll be notified if you click that nice red subscribe button. I'll pop up in your subscription feed. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.